Since the return from the Russian summit, the Azerbaijani and Armenian foreign ministers have formally appealed to the OSCE Secretariat to dissolve the Minsk group, which for decades mediated the conflict between Azerbaijan and Armenia. What does this move mean for Russia, and does it risk alienating Moscow, given that Russia was one of the three co-chairs? Is this bad news for the Kremlin?
Not at all. As a matter of fact, you're absolutely right that OSCE Minsk group indeed unsuccessfully mediated for decades between Azerbaijan and Armenia. But the idea of dissolution of OSCE Minsk group was very strongly supported by Russian foreign ministry. Indeed, Russian diplomats were the ones who spoke about this most frequent and most loudly. So, and I think there are reasons for that, because among the three co-chairs of the OSCE Minsk group, Russia was the only co-chair that was left out, ignored. As Foreign Minister Lavrov once said in his interview, that they're meeting together, the French and US co-chairs, and Russian co-chair is not present. So it's not only bad news, I think it's a good news. In fact, it is actually upsetting that among the 17 articles of the Washington Summit memorandum, the side started implementing from that, something that actually Russia was looking forward. So I'm assuming that when the Azerbaijani Foreign Ministry requested the meeting with Russian foreign minister, one of the things that they discussed was exactly that even though it was in the Washington and Russia was not present there, so one of its major demands have been already met. I believe that requesting this dissolution of the Minsk group was not in the best interest of Azerbaijan, because the very idea of Minsk group, although it was indeed unsuccessful in mediating the sides or bringing the sides to the peace, nevertheless, it was the only platform that had international community, European countries, and Turkey present. If you get rid of the Minsk group, there is no platform where neighboring Turkey will be represented. And it's important for Azerbaijan because, as you remember, the Minsk group co-chairs included United States, which we believe is now taking the lead, the French co-chair, which is known to be on the pro-Armenian or supporter of Armenia, and having a country that would be representing Azerbaijan's interests, like Turkey, would be beneficial for Azerbaijan. And given how fast the Armenian and Turkish relations are developing, I don't think that Armenia would be against replacing Russia with Turkey. I think it will be in the best interests both Turkey and the Azerbaijan Armenia. So unfortunately, this never happened. Instead, the sides agreed to get rid of the Minsk group altogether. Again, something that Moscow and Russian foreign ministry have been advocating for some time.